Ever wonder why some people train for months and still don't look like a bodybuilder, while others seem carved out of marble? Bodybuilding isn't just getting fit, it's reshaping yourself into a walking Greek statue, minus the toga, and plus an arguably unnecessary amount of spray tan. At its core, bodybuilding is about building muscle, keeping body fat low, and making every muscle fiber stand out like it's auditioning for an anatomy textbook. Competitive bodybuilders take this to the extreme, chasing perfect symmetry, razor-sharp definition, and stage-ready proportions that make judges nod like proud parents at a school recital. Every rep, every calorie, and every posing angle is calculated with military precision. Recreational bodybuilders? They're not chasing trophies. They're chasing confidence, personal bests, or maybe just winning the silent who's bigger contest at the gym. They still train hard, eat clean, and care way too much about lighting in the locker room, but without the pressure of judges and stage lights. At its heart, bodybuilding is part self-improvement, part obsession, and part science experiment in discovering how many chicken breasts a human can consume in 1 year before losing their sanity. Bodybuilding isn't just one thing. It's more like a buffet of muscle madness, and you choose your flavor. Competitive bodybuilding is the main event. Months or years of intense training, strict dieting, and enough spray tan to stain every towel you own, all leading up to a few minutes under blinding stage lights. You pose in trunks or bikinis while judges critique your size, symmetry, and conditioning like art appraisers deciding if you're gallery-worthy. Divisions vary. Men's open, mass monsters. Classic physique, golden era proportions. Men's physique, board shorts and abs. Bikini, lean and toned. Figure, more muscle. Women's physique, strong and defined. And women's bodybuilding, maximum size. Recreational bodybuilding is the same grind without the stage. These lifters still track every calorie, follow split routines, and own more shaker bottles than actual glasses. But they're training for personal goals, not trophies. Then there's natural versus enhanced. Natural athletes avoid performance-enhancing drugs, while enhanced athletes use them to push past human limits. Either way, the mission is the same. Sculpt a physique that turns heads, even if it means living on chicken, rice, and the occasional protein pancake. Here's the big twist. Muscles don't grow in the gym. They grow when you rest. Every workout creates microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. Recovery time is when your body repairs and strengthens them, making you bigger and stronger. Skip it, and you're just hammering nails into wet cement, breaking things without giving them time to set. Sleep is your #1 recovery tool. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night to keep hormones balanced, muscles repairing, and energy high. Skimp on it, and you'll train like you're underwater. Rest days don't mean lying flat all day, unless you want to. Active recovery, like light cardio, stretching, or yoga, helps keep blood flowing, reduces soreness, and prevents you from turning into a human statue. Signs you need more rest: constant fatigue, a sudden drop in strength, irritability, or wanting to quit altogether. That's your body waving a white flag. Bottom line, rest days aren't lazy days. They're the secret weapon that makes all your hard work in the gym actually pay off. Without them, you're just breaking yourself down without building anything back up. If you've ever wondered how lifting a chunk of metal turns into bigger biceps, here's the science. Muscle growth, or hypertrophy, is basically your body saying, "Oh, you keep lifting heavy stuff? Fine, I'll reinforce the structure." When you lift with enough resistance, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. During rest, your body repairs them, making the fibers thicker and stronger so they can handle more next time. The main driver here is progressive overload, gradually increasing the challenge. That can mean adding more weight, doing more reps, adding extra sets, or slowing down each rep until your muscles feel like they're filing HR complaints. Without progressive overload, your body gets comfy and stops improving. Here's the catch. Muscles don't grow in the gym. They grow when you're eating enough protein, sleeping like a champ, and giving yourself time to recover. Skip those, and you're just breaking down muscle with no rebuild. Do it right, and you'll see steady improvements in size, shape, and strength. Do it wrong, and you'll just be sore, cranky, and staring in the mirror wondering why your gains ghosted you. Walk into the gym without a plan, and you're just lifting weights at random. Bodybuilders don't just wander into the gym and grab random weights. They follow a structured plan. The classic bro split works like this: chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesday, or skipped, which is why so many have tiny calves, shoulders on Thursday, and arms on Friday. More balanced options include push-pull legs or upper-lower splits. These hit each muscle group multiple times a week for better growth and balance. Each workout blends compound lifts, bench press, squats, deadlifts, which work multiple muscles at once, with isolation exercises, bicep curls, tricep pushdowns, to target specific muscles. The sweet spot for growth. Usually 6 to 12 reps per set, with a weight heavy enough to make the last few reps feel like your life depends on them. Rest just long enough to recover, not long enough to start scrolling Instagram. Above all, the golden rule is consistency. One epic chest day won't matter if your leg day is just walking from the couch to the fridge. Supplements can help, but they're not magic powder in a tub. In bodybuilding, supplements are like sidekicks, helpful, but they're not the hero of the story. If your training and diet are a mess, no powder, pill, or magic scoop will save you. Think of them as icing on the protein cake, not the cake itself. The big one? Protein powder. It's the easiest way to hit your daily protein goals without cooking an entire farm. Whey casein, plant-based. Take your pick. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements ever. It helps improve strength, muscle fullness, and endurance. Then there's pre-workout, which can give you the energy to push through a tough session, or make you feel like you could fight a refrigerator. Other useful basics include multivitamins, omega-3s, and electrolytes to cover any nutritional gaps. Then there's the flashy stuff. Fat burners, BCAAs, exotic herbs promising explosive gains. Most of these are overpriced hype. Supplements can help you go from good to great. But if you're skipping workouts and living on drive-through meals, you're better off fixing that before dropping cash on fancy tubs. In bodybuilding, your fork builds muscle as much as your dumbbells do. Training might light the spark, but nutrition is the gasoline that keeps the fire burning. In bodybuilding, what you eat is just as important as what you lift. Protein is the king. It repairs and builds muscle after every workout. Think chicken, eggs, fish, beef, tofu, and of course, protein shakes. Carbs are your main fuel source. They power you through brutal squat sessions and keep you from collapsing halfway through deadlifts. Skip them, and you'll turn leg day into nap day. Fats keep hormones balanced and joints happy. Avocado, olive oil, nuts, even a little butter if you're feeling rebellious. Bodybuilders track macros, protein, carbs, fats, and calories like a hawk. Meals are often prepped in bulk, stored in neat little containers, and eaten on schedule like military rations. Cheat meals? They happen, but let them get out of hand, and you'll undo weeks of work. Bottom line? In bodybuilding, the plate in your kitchen matters just as much as the plate on your barbell. Eat right, train hard, and the gains will follow. Bodybuilders live by 2 seasons, and they have nothing to do with the weather: bulking and cutting. Bulking is the eat big to get big phase. You consume more calories than you burn, so your body has extra fuel to build muscle. The goal is to get stronger and bigger, though you'll likely gain a little fat too. A smart bulk keeps that fat gain minimal. A sloppy bulk turns into an all-you-can-eat free-for-all, and your abs will vanish faster than your self-control at a pizza buffet. Cutting is the reveal the goods phase. You eat fewer calories to burn fat while hanging on to as much muscle as possible. This is when abs start showing, veins pop out, and your mood drops lower than your carb intake. Cardio becomes your new frenemy, and suddenly lettuce tastes amazing. Cycle too long in either phase, and you'll stall. Done right, you alternate between them, slowly building a better physique year after year. Done wrong, you just yo-yo between puffy and deflated, with nothing to show for it. Competitive bodybuilding prep is part science, part suffering, and part magic trick. It starts months before show day. Strict dieting, intense training, endless posing practice, all designed to make every muscle fiber pop like it's under a spotlight. The final week, known as peak week, is where things get weird. Athletes carefully tweak water, sodium, and carb intake to look as full, dry, and defined as possible. It's like a chemistry experiment where the lab is your body and the stakes are your dignity. Posing practice is its own workout, learning how to flex so you look bigger, leaner, and less like you're seconds away from a cramp. Then comes the spray tan. Not for style points, it's to keep stage lights from washing you out. The goal is to make muscle definition visible even from the back row. By show day, you're dehydrated, carb-loaded, and smiling like nothing hurts, even though you'd sell your trophy for a burger. But for those few minutes under the lights, it all feels worth it. Bodybuilding might look glamorous on Instagram, but behind the smiles and shredded abs is a grind that can take a serious toll. Overtraining can wreck your joints, inflame tendons, and leave you running on empty. Contest prep diets can crush your energy, mess with your hormones, and turn you into a walking do not disturb sign. Some turn to performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs, to push past natural limits. While they can bring huge gains, they also carry massive risks, heart issues, liver damage, and blood work that would make any doctor concerned. Even without PEDs, the relentless routine and strict eating can strain relationships. Sorry, can't go out. It's leg day. Doesn't always fly on date night. Mentally, bodybuilding can create a constant chase for perfection that never feels finished. And the dreaded post-show rebound, when water and fat rush back, can be discouraging after months of sacrifice. Bodybuilding demands discipline, patience, and a high pain tolerance, plus acceptance that pizza cravings will never truly go away. Before you pick up a dumbbell or Google high-protein snacks that aren't chicken, you need the right mindset. Bodybuilding is not a quick fix. Think in months and years, not weeks. Those stage-ready physiques you see online, they're built with thousands of hours in the gym and years of consistency, not a 30-day shred program. Your motivation will shift over time. You might start to look good for summer, but stay because you're addicted to progress. Lifting more weight, seeing new muscle definition, or carrying all your groceries in one trip without help. Set realistic expectations. Progress will be slow, plateaus will happen, and there will be days you just don't feel like it. That's normal. Consistency beats motivation every time. And most importantly, enjoy the process. If you can't find fun in the grind, you won't last. Bodybuilding is a marathon with dumbbells. Pace yourself, stay patient, and remember, the only bad workout is the one you didn't do. If you're new to bodybuilding, relax. You don't have to start by eating chicken and rice 6 times a day, or spending $400 on supplements with names like Mega Mass Explosion. Begin with the basics. Learn proper form so you don't turn a harmless bicep curl into a lower back injury. Choose a beginner-friendly training plan. 3 to 4 workouts a week is plenty at first. Make sure you're eating enough protein to support muscle growth, and don't fear carbs. They're your energy source. Track your progress with weight, measurements, and photos, because changes happen slowly and your bathroom mirror lies. Focus on consistency, not perfection. You don't need a trophy to benefit from bodybuilding. You'll gain strength, improve health, and earn the ultimate life skill, carrying every grocery bag in one trip. Start small, stick with it, and one day you'll realize you've built something worth flexing, not just in the mirror, but in your confidence, health, and everyday life.